The old iron bridge had stood for over a century, its rusting beams groaning softly with each passing footstep. To tourists, it was a curiosity: 100 meters of steel spanning the rushing river below, with nothing but a faded white line marking where one country ended and another began. But to those who lived in the twin towns clinging to either bank, the Rainbrook was the silent witness to countless lives unfolding across borders. 12-year-old Lena Fisher first became aware of the bridge's magic on a frosty January morning. Racing to school with her braids flying behind her, she'd just reached the midpoint when she realized she'd forgotten her math homework. "Turn back now and you'll be late," her mother would say in that tone that meant business. But Lena had a better idea. Darting to the German side, she borrowed a pencil from the corner shop, where her Becker knew all the Swiss children by name. Then rushed to the stationer's on the Swiss side, where Madame Laurent kept German-language notebooks under the counter. When she slid into her seat just as the bell rang, her smug grin lasted all morning. The bridge taught its lessons quietly. When Lena's little brother Max left his bicycle straddling the borderline, it took 3 phone calls to determine which country's police should handle the abandoned vehicle report. The Swiss officer suggested pushing it fully into Germany. His German counterpart countered that perhaps they could share custody. In the end, Max found it exactly where he'd left it, now with 2 different parking tickets tucked under the seat. As Lena grew older, the bridge became her secret weapon. First kisses happened in the exact center, so neither party could claim it occurred in their home country. Exam notes were exchanged mid-span, technically avoiding any single nation's anti-cheating laws. When her grandmother needed medicine that was cheaper in Germany but required a Swiss prescription, the bridge provided the perfect handoff point between doctor and pharmacist. The summer Lena turned 17, construction crews arrived to reinforce the aging structure. For 3 months, the crossing was closed, forcing everyone to use the modern concrete bridge downstream where border guards actually checked passports sometimes. The townspeople protested with bake sales and petitions until finally, on a golden September afternoon, the Rainbrook reopened with fresh paint but the same old white line down the middle. That evening, half the town turned out to walk across it just for the pleasure, some making 10 or 20 unnecessary trips just because they could. Years later, when Lena returned from university with a degree in architecture and a toddler clutching her hand, she found the bridge exactly as she remembered it. The same elderly man still played chess against himself at the midpoint, moving from the Swiss side bench to the German side stool between turns. The same teenagers still dared each other to hold their breath across the entire span. Only now there were new stories woven into the steel: a German baker delivering fresh Brötchen to the Swiss cafe each morning, a Swiss dentist whose German patients always booked the last appointment of the day, for tax purposes, and of course, the legendary New Year's Eve when the towns synchronized their countdowns to midnight, twice. As Lena watched her daughter carefully place one foot in Switzerland and the other in Germany, she realized the true magic of the Rainbrook wasn't that it connected 2 countries, but that it made the border irrelevant. The river kept flowing beneath it, the seasons changed above it, and generations of children would keep discovering its secrets, just as she had. Some things, the bridge seemed to say, are meant to bring people together, not keep them apart. And in that moment, standing with one foot on either side of the white line, Lena felt perfectly, completely at home.